Yo, what up? What up? It's crazy how the chemistry of gold and silver matches, the chessboard. See, the chessboard is usually black and white, but based on the chessboard being gold and silver is like, you know what I mean? Like people would think, just off on face value, people would think that you going to be representing gold all the time. I'm not always representing gold. Chess is a chemistry. So when you see a piece falling on a chessboard, gold is you have to separate yourself from the identity of gold and silver because people aren't a resemblance of gold. People aren't a resemblance of silver. You know what I'm saying? People are people. You can't attach yourself to white and black on a chessboard either. You have to separate yourself from white and black on a chessboard. So when you're not on the chessboard physically, that's the reality that has to be present in chess. Chess is not a game for real. Chess is a mathematical chemistry in your brain. So when you have a chemistry like chess, you have to separate the color differentials, from the people. You got people that'll say they white and actually be white people, but don't have no connection with the actual chemistry of a chessboard. When they made chess initially, it wasn't to connect people to the color of the chessboard. It was based on having the chemistry of a chessboard, and those are the colors, of preference of the chessboard. It wasn't based on connecting people to the actual color of the chessboard. So when you have black and white, which is always a primary focal point for somebody white or somebody black, within reason that people call themselves a white and black, there's always a primary focal point for people to refer to and to reflect to on the chessboard. When you have kings and queens, a white king and a black king on a chessboard is not supposed to represent a white king and a black king in real life. It's not supposed to represent that. It's a mathematical chemistry in your chest, in your mind. It's a mathematical chemistry so advanced that it's never been duplicated. So saying that to say, when you got gold and silver, I noticed the chemistry on the chemistry. As a matter of fact, when I type in silver.com, it's crazy. Gold and silver show up. Silver's not just on there by itself. Silver domain name, there's a silver website where you can buy silver. You type in silver.com and silver, gold and silver show up. But saying that to say, you have to separate yourself from the chessboard. And if you're going to play chess or use the chemistry of chess, it's a tool. It's not a game. You know what I'm saying? Chess is a tool. Look at chess like a bulldozer, or like a hammer and a nail. Look at chess like that, to a laboratory, beakers and chemicals. Look at a chessboard like that. Don't look at a chessboard like it's a game. It's not a game. Chess can kill a person, but within reason of you putting yourself on a chessboard. Don't ever put yourself on a chessboard. Or if you do put yourself on a chessboard, always have in mind that you're not part of the chessboard. You're not on the chessboard. You always have in mind you'll be able to separate yourself from the impossibilities of chess. Chess is impossible. If you get checkmated, you shouldn't die because people get checkmated and die. You shouldn't die because you get checkmated. One game is in chess. It doesn't mean somebody's lifespan. You can make a move in chess and stop the game and never play again. You can make a move in chess and just say, well, I quit. I start over. I start over right here. What I do is I use, so you have an idea what type of chemistry you can use to strategize. When I'm competing against an opponent, I never tell them that you shouldn't be on a chessboard. I never tell them that. But when they approach me, they're on a chessboard. So when I play them, I say check, check, check again, and they'll be practically on the chessboard, and I'll checkmate them, and they might checkmate me, but they never know what the difference is of me not trying to kill them on the chessboard, and then once I'm saying it now, it's like they learn the difference, but they never know the difference of not actually being on the chessboard and you possibly being able to die. You can die on the chessboard because the chemistry is impossible. If I checkmate you, you shouldn't die on the chessboard. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of chemistry. But I never say what the difference is normally, because you have the intent of different people on the chessboard that believe that they should be able to trap you and kill you on a chessboard, which is possible. It's possible. You can trap somebody and kill them on the chessboard. Their lifespan has nothing to do with chess, particularly within reason of somebody might be able to somebody might get in a shootout, right? Shoot somebody in the arm and the leg and the arm and the leg. You know what I mean? And shoot them in the back, and and the person get better and come after them. If you put that on a chessboard, that particular incident will have the person in that much danger, while the next person play chess won't be in that much danger. That's how chess is. Chess is not everybody on a chessboard and you can get checkmated and die on a chessboard. That's the difference. Everybody's experience is different based on who you would be. Not everybody trapped on a chessboard, but it's a tool to that extent. Now you can see it as a tool. You can see it as something that you can manipulate information with chemistry on the chessboard in your mind, and you can manipulate it in your mind. If the person is thinking the same thing and you check them and you check them again and checkmate them, you can trap their mind depending on the individual. But ordinarily you wouldn't be able to, and so on and so forth. You could play somebody in chess just so you have some type of idea. You can start a game in chess, right? And somebody get somewhere impossible, pull out a gun and shoot you. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy like that, but I never went through that. You can play a game on a chessboard, or somebody jump up and smack you, and just have that type of option on the chessboard for whatever reason. I had a situation one time. The person probably curious to know what my mindset was. My mindset wasn't neither here nor there. I'm not on a chessboard, and I don't appreciate nobody attempting to put my mind on the chessboard either. So when you got people attempting to do that, and you see what their intentions are on this level, this level is a different understanding. Don't try and put my mind on a chessboard. You know what I'm saying? If my mind is on a chessboard, then I'm coming out swinging, no matter what's playing, because I'm either trapped on a chessboard or it's real in real life. That's how I'm playing chess. Everything's that real in chess. It's impossible chemistry in your mind. Impossible. So it's not a game, it's a tool. It's a tool, it's a chemical tool, or it could be a chemical weapon to your advantage or disadvantage. Either or, it's no guarantees. But saying that to say, my new album involves chess. My new album involves chess, and it involves the impossibilities of the chemistry being in your mind. The gold night. The gold night reflects to 911 at nighttime, and you can refer to the gold night, for precision of nighttime and 9/11 p.m. It's crazy like that. The Silver King. You know, the Silver King, right when you thought it was a pawn. Do you have something to say to the students for your homework assignment? $1.50, the Silver King. You know, it's crazy like that. I'm pretty sure. I don't know exactly what the with the chemistry. I don't have the names in front of me. I don't have the names in front of me to go down the line. But you know, when I'm doing the album, you know, everything's downstairs or in a different portion of this location, and you know, I have to figure out what the names are. You know, I'm just giving you, this is hypothetical. Hypothetical is what I'm saying. But you know, when I called the name out, I wasn't sure of it 100% to the point of just saying what this name was, what this name was, what this name was. But yo, 5 tracks are completed. 5 tracks are completed, and it's all chess chemistry. Not impossible chemistry where you on the chessboard. That's not the chemistry that I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with chess chemistry, being chess chemistry, a tool, a chemical chemistry in your mind, not chess chemistry. You on the chessboard. Because when you seen a piece laying on the chessboard, nobody understood how the person was following the chess piece and the shooter. The shooter was following the chess piece at the same time that I put the gold, the Silver King, but the person didn't die. The person didn't know why the person didn't die. The person didn't die because that wasn't the chemistry that I was applying to chess. Could have equally been in that much danger. When I say peace, $1.50, you don't hear me clearly. I say peace, $1.50. If you're not trying to kill me, chances are you won't be dead. But if you're trying to kill me, chances are, you know, my intentions wouldn't be in the same place. You know what I'm saying? So when I find people's intentions, I'm not the ultimate judge of somebody's lifespan. So when I have the title of the album, I still haven't said what the title of the album was. I said the title of the album to my subscriber because they know what the comment was. They know what the comment was, so they know that I'll say it again in my comment. I'm gonna say it again in my comment, but you know, not saying it to the audience particularly. All right, I'm gonna say it to my audience, but to my subscriber most importantly. My subscriber would know. My subscriber would know exactly what I was doing. And I know it's real because when it got right to what's the title of the album again, I didn't just say what it was. I just said it to my subscriber. In the comment, I'm saying it to my subscriber. If you subscribe, you'll know what I'm saying. That's the title of the album. You know what I'm saying? The album is crazy. Like, people don't know. If you click on the link in the description right now, there's some tracks up there. 3 tracks. You know what I mean? You didn't purchase any? That's crazy. When I'm coming up, this is what I'm saying. When I'm telling you what I'm telling you now, you haven't purchased a single. Now the chemistry of what I'm saying is not in the same place as the subscriber. You know what I'm saying? The subscriber is supposed to make a purchase, and when I show up saying exactly what the chess chemistry is, like, you're not on a chessboard, you on a chessboard, you know, it's a mathematical chemistry in your mind. You're supposed to be in the same exact place mathematically. But since you didn't make a purchase, now you're floating around in space somewhere. Crazy. Crazy. That's why I'm telling you, subscribe, throw your likes, donate. Don't hesitate to close these doors where your mind is like floating around and people around you is like light switching your mind. They opening doors, closing doors when they feel like it. You gotta close these doors. Your mind is exposed to only as far off as the people that you're around. So if you're around me, I'm not gonna leave your mind just exposed to anything unnecessarily. But if your decision to have your mind exposed to something unnecessarily was your preference, then that's your preference. I can't control your mind. You are you as a person. So it's crazy like that. But the album, the reason I'm speaking on it this intensely, because the album is that intense. When the teacher said, tell us a little bit about yourself, Dolla50, for your homework assignment. And Dolla50 came off like, like a warrior, like a warrior in school somewhere. It's crazy. The album is crazy a little bit. Not crazy, but the album is like it's got a demeanor to it. Like, you might say he's not sounding like the album, and then he come out like off a certain way. It's a personality. The pieces, people look at the piece and the reflection of the character in each piece. You know what I mean? So I gotta be particular. I gotta be that person. When the gold knight is there, you gotta see the gold knight. When you see the other pieces, the gold bishop, you gotta see it the same way. If you don't see it the same way, it's like you miss the story. You miss everything that I'm doing. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. When I did the white queen and the white pawn and prior to now, not just now, prior to now, I did the white and black. Now I'm on gold and silver. You know what I'm saying? Yo, the mind is crazy with chess. The mind is crazy. Like, I'm not a whacked out scientist or nothing like that. It's just like I got this advanced understanding of chess. Everybody doesn't have the same understanding. And when they try and box me in, I come out with my chemistry and they got their chemistry some time ago. So you have an idea how into chess I would be. I took a carpentry class. When I took a carpentry class, he said, what type of project you want to do? Everybody had to do a project. I said, I'm going to make a chessboard. I'm going to make a chessboard, but it's not going to be a regular chessboard. I'm going to make a chessboard with interlocking pieces. Each piece is going to look like a Lego. You know what Lego blocks look like? Each piece is going to look like a Lego block, interlocking each piece. So I made a chessboard like that. Each piece interlocked, and the length of the chessboard was straight. The length of the piece, each piece was interlocked, but they was interlocked this way and not interlocked all directions. They was just interlocked face to face. Not they sat side to side. You know what I mean? They sat side to side, but they interlocked this way. So I had to cut out each interlocked section on each chess piece. And when I got done with that, I sent it in the mail. You know what I mean? It was crazy. I completed it. It was a little bulky. It was bulky, but it was made, to perfection. I did that manually. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make the chess pieces. I just made the chess board. And the chess pieces were somewhere else. I seen some chess pieces at the house and they never really had a chessboard to them. So when I made the chessboard, it matched. As a matter of fact, a family member that's not alive now made chess pieces and mailed them home to my house in Brooklyn. When he was on Rikers Island or wherever he was, he made chess pieces, ceramic chess pieces. And I'm not going into his name and all that, but he's not alive now. He made ceramic chess pieces. When I went to jail, I made the chess board. You know what I'm saying? But when I made the chessboard, then whatever was going on the streets, it showed up. You know what I mean? And he got killed on the streets. But the chess chemistry wasn't before me. It wasn't. I didn't see the chess chemistry when I made the chessboard, but I could imagine. It had to have been a battle because you know what I mean. Me making the chessboard was crazy. Like, but if you get in a situation where it's impossible like that, you know what I mean? Like he could have been in an altercation, is my understanding. He was in an altercation, and the altercation intensified, and you know what I mean, he couldn't get out of it. It was something like that. But based on chess, I would have been, you know what I mean? I would have been like, let me out of here or something before it sounds too stupid, because we grew up all boys. So it was like, we knew each other a certain way. Like, you know what I mean? We'd have been banging before we wouldn't have been banging. So it had to be impossible, because I would have made a chessboard, and you know what I mean? I would have played my game a little bit. But it didn't play out that way. It was like it was outside of who I would be. You know what I mean? That could happen easily, because what somebody else is doing, their preferences aren't your preferences, so on and so forth. When you're in situations where you can't control somebody else's mind, it's like the connection isn't in the same place of like combat. Like if they want to battle, like if your mind is not in the same place as the other person's mind, and the person's preferences are not in the same place, then it's like, you know what I mean? We can't rock with them the same way, because you just don't care what happens. And I'm saying I can't see what the difference is. I'm isolated in a cubicle somewhere, and I can't get nothing off. So when I did that, I was like, you know what I mean? It just created a understanding that when people are not on the chessboard, and I couldn't be in the same situation or nothing. I wouldn't want to have been in danger, but you know what I'm saying? Growing up all boys, it was just like that sometimes. Like just being with the same person is in danger. And I know it because, somebody could get stabbed, somebody could get shot, and you be around the same person and just be all boys, you know what I mean? But saying that to say, the chess chemistry is like the chess chemistry of the name I just put in the comment. The chess chemistry is getting crazy. I'm on Twitter, right? And I start introducing the gold and silver chemistry, and nobody really, you know what I mean, can rock with it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not the spoon that bends. It's only yourself. When you hear that type of chemistry show up, and it's consistent with the Matrix, it's getting like the Matrix. Like if everybody ready to rock with the chess chemistry, click a link in the description. You know what I mean? Listen to the track. You know what I mean? Make a purchase. If it goes past you, the shooter and the informant got the jump on you. You know what I mean? Don't let the shooter and the informant have the jump on you like that. You know what I mean? Make a purchase. Yo, don't hate, donate. Go to subscribe to Dolla50 International. Subscribe, throw your likes. Don't play this zombie game with the shooter and the informant. The shooter and the informant is they don't have no intentions on when you seen the shooter lose the argument of my broadcast. The shooter's not dead right now. I wasn't involved in it. If he was dead, I wasn't involved. But my point is, that's proof that the chemistry is not on the chessboard. Black and white does not mean, black man and white man on the chessboard. You know what I mean? That's proof. That's proof right there. You can understand what I'm saying. So don't ever be under the assumption in my audience that you're on the chessboard. Yo. So what time is it? It's 5:34. All right, let me see how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put a comment in the comment section. But first I'm gonna use my Germax, because this conversation is heated. Everybody like, oh, this is crazy. We got $1.50 going, you know what I mean? For free. We ain't paying them nothing. he ain't got no money. $50 a bum in there, you know what I mean? We're gonna keep $50 hostage as a bum, you know. He talking about a 900G joint. We're gonna just keep him hostage. We ain't gonna buy nothing from him. We're gonna have his conversation sky high. We're just gonna be real, you know what I mean? You got some people that think like that, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I gotta come out swinging. Anybody thinking like that, I gotta come out swinging. I'm gonna be at you if you're trying to trap me in like that. Don't think I'm not gonna be at you. Everybody involved, I'm gonna be at you if you're trying to box me in and I can't get out and I show up with my chess chemistry. You better believe chess chemistry will be your worst nightmare. You know what I mean? Don't try and box me in. You know, you're not going to buy nothing. You're just going to listen to me race my information past you and all that. I'm gonna be at you. Not being crazy, but, you know, being defensive in regards to, you know, somebody trying to box me in. You know what I'm saying? You know, so saying that to say, click on the link in the description, donate, and the album, we got 5 tracks done. You know what I mean? Go and listen to the tracks, you know what I mean? You see how intense it is, you know what I'm saying? See if it's worth buying, you know what I'm saying? You hear me and you see the music, you know what I mean? See if it's worth buying, you know what I mean? Donate if you don't buy, you know what I mean? So on and so forth. Subscribe at Dolla50 International. That's where I'm broadcasting from. You know what I mean? I'm broadcasting from Dolla50 International channel by Dolla50. And, you know, if you're not going to buy nothing, just donate on the strength of, you know, it's 4th of July. Pays Dolla50.